Hello students. So today we can look into the concept on chapter 4 string manipulation and regular expression. So what is a string? A string is a collection of characters. String is one of the data types supported by the PHP. The string variables can contain the alphanumeric characters. Strings are created when you declare the variable and assign the string characters to it. You can directly use the PHP strings with the echo statements. String functions are language construct. It helps capture words. Learning how string works in PHP and how to manipulate them will make you a very effective and productive developer. So in this chapter we will be looking the strings, how the strings can be used in our PHP, and you had been used through the echo statement, right? In your part B program, the batch 3 had been worked that how to use the string functions, right? In your part B fourth program to find out the letters, digits and numbers. So we can see how those functions and what the functions actually mean here. Okay, so here we will be looking into the some of the string functions which can be used in our programs. Okay, a string is a sequence of characters like a hello world. So you can see we will be using the double inverted comma, right? Functions like string length, that is strlen. So here you should be remember that PHP functions are like case sensitive. You should provide the functions as a proper letters. It shouldn't be changed. Okay, if you change the letters and all, the particular function will not be worked. Okay, so strlen returns the length of the string. Str word count the words in a string. Str reverse means reverse a string. Str post means search for a text within a string, means we can search the particular text in a string by using the str pause. Then string replace, that is replacing the text within a string. Join separator comma array, joining the strings. Array split, string pattern, string, then int limit. So these are the parameters when you are using the array split. When you want to split the particular string, then we will be using this array split in bracket string pattern, string and comma int limit, splits the string on pattern basis. So when you give the when you use the function split, so if you had entered that I like web technology subject, then this particular string should be separated, that is in one line it should give I, next line it should split as like, then third line web technology, then fourth line it should be a subject. So it is splitting some type of string, so we should use the function that is split. Okay, so strcmp and give string 1 comma string 2 means where which has to be compared, the first string and the second string. So those two are the parameters, string 1 and string 2. Compare the two strings, that is strcmp. So you can see how we are using strlen, str word count, str reverse, str pause and all. So string length, so you can give this example PHP equals string length hello world. So output will be 12, means it is counting the particular string. Okay, string word count, so it counts the word, right? By using this str word count, you can see the output also. String reverse, to reverse the string hello world, hello output, world and hello will be reversed. Okay, string pause, so here echo string pause hello world, that is output it is 6. Okay, it counts the word of world. Okay, then hello string replace, that is echo string replace world dolly hello world, so it will be replacing the hello dolly. Okay, the particular text will be replaced. So here you can see the string replace text within a string. Okay, so for that I had a written code how to use the replace, right? In your part B fourth program, just check it. Okay, that is by giving the find and replace in a text box. Okay, let's join separator comma array. So here to join the particular text. Okay, so you can see the output, that is hello world beautiful day. So we will be giving in a single quotes, right? So it can be used to join the particular string. Array split. So here you can see some IP address had been given, right? IP address. So in IP address, if we give like this, the particular text, that is it will be displaying the output like 1 2 3, next line 4 5 6, then 7 8 9 and 000. Okay, so here they have used the form of IP array. IP array equals split hash backslash dot, so dollar IP. So it accepts the IP address, IP values, then it is using the array value to display the particular string. Okay, so here you can see in backslash the output is 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 000. String compare, to compare the string, echo string compare hello world comma hello world. When it is compare, it is 0 because it is the same value, right? Like that. Next, string explode. Explode is one of the important function. Okay, here settings equals explode, host equals localhost, db sales, uid equals road, and pwd equals, then print r, so that we are reading the particular. So print r means r is used to read the particular string. Okay, so these are the important functions you should be remember when you are working with the strings in a PHP. So formatting the strings, you often need to clean up your strings, typically from an HTML form interface before you can use them. The following section describes some of the functions you can use, that is trimming strings like chop, ltrim and rtrim. The chop function removes the white spaces or other predefined characters from the right end of the string. Syntax chop string comma char list. So parameter values are like string and char list. So you can read this and take down in your notes. Okay, so what is the description of the parameters? Next, a type specifier that says that what type of the argument data should be treated as. Here are possible type specifiers: percentage or literal percent character, no argument is required. B, the argument is treated as an integer and presented as a binary number. C, the argument is treated as an integer and presented as the character with that ASCII value. D, the argument is treated as an integer and presented as a decimal number. U, the argument is treated as an integer and presented as an unsigned decimal number. F, the argument is treated as a floating point number. And hyphen, the argument is treated as an integer and presented as an octal number. S, the argument is treated as an presented as a string. X, the argument is treated as an integer and presented as a hexadecimal number. Capital X, which is treated as an hexadecimal number with the uppercase letters. Okay, so these are the arguments that can be used in our PHP programs. So here you can see hash and remove the new lines from the right end of the string. Okay, the HTML output of the above code will be, so here you can see the particular, you can see the example how to use the hash and tag. Okay, the trim function removes white spaces and other predefined characters for both sides of the string. Related functions are like ltrim and rtrim. Ltrim removes the white space or other predefined characters from the left side of the string, and rtrim removes the white space or other predefined characters from the right side of the string. So syntax is trim string comma char list. So we should specify which of the string and the char list we should be specified while we are using the trim. So you can see how we can remove the white spaces from both sides of the string. For example, PHP string we had given, the variable declared is str equals hello world echo without a trim. By using the concatenation operator, we are receiving the string there, that is hello world, then echo break to go to the next line, then echo with trim. So using the concatenation operator, trim $str, so it removes the spaces between the both sides of the hello world. You can see between the string how the spaces has been used, right? So the HTML output of the code above will be this view source, like without trim hello world and with trim hello world. So you can see the output without trim hello world. Next line it has given with trim because we have used the break there. Okay. So in HTML it doesn't care for about the how the spaces are being used, right? But by using the PHP we can use this function like trim, chop and all. Okay. Joining and splitting the strings with a string function. Join separator comma array. So here separator means it's optional, specifies what to you put the array element. Default is an empty string. Array require the array to join to a string. So you can see the example, same example which has been seen in your that example, that functions, right? So hello world beautiful day. So if you have given within a single quotes, then we are joining those in form of an arrays, right? Output you can see hello world beautiful day doesn't include any inverted quotes, single quotes. Okay. Splitting strings with a string function. Export used to convert the string into an array variable. So this is the important function. This might be asked in your exams for 2 marks or 5 marks. You should remember the explode function, how to use, and with the example you should be explain in your exam. Okay. So syntax you can see array split, string pattern, string comma int limit, definition and usage. The split function will divide a string into various elements. The boundaries of each element based on the occurrence of pattern in the strings. The optional input parameter limit is used to signify the number of elements into which the string should be divided. Starting from the left end of the string and working rightward, in case where the pattern is an alphabetic character, split is case sensitive. Returns an array of strings after splitting up a string. So you can see the example. So this example I had been explained. You should write this example. Okay. Thus comparing the string compare. String 1 required specifies the first string to compare. Thus string required specifies the second string to compare. So returns the different return values. Okay. So here you can see echo string compare hello world, the two strings are equal. So output will be 0. The string hello world, hello, then string 1 is greater than string 2. So here it counts the letter values. Okay. Then echo string compare hello world, hello. So string 1 is less than string 2. So the count is -7. So matching and replacing the substrings with a string function. The string replace function replaces the some characters with some other characters in a string. The function works by the following rules. That is, if the strings to be searched in an array, it returns an array. If the strings to be searched in an array, find and replace is performed with every array element. If both find and replace are arrays and replace has fewer elements than find, an empty string will be used as a replaced. If find is an array and replace is a string, the replace string will be used for every find value. Note this function is case sensitive, that is string I replace function to perform a case insensitive search. So syntax you can see string replace, find, replace string, count. Okay, so here we are using the count, but in our program we have just used find, replace and the string, right? So find requires specifies the value to find, replace requires the specifies the value to replace the value in find, string required specifies the string to be searched. Next is regular expression. A regular expression is a sequence of character that forms a search pattern. When you search for a data in a text, you can use this search pattern to describe what you are searching for. A regular expression can be a single character or more complicated pattern. Regular expression can be used to perform all type of text search and text replace operation. So in PHP, regular expressions are a string composed of delimiters, a pattern and optional modifiers. So you can see how to use the regular expression here, okay? In the example above, hash is the delimiter. W3 school is the pattern that is being searched for, and for I is the modifier that makes the search case insensitive. So I is used as a search case insensitive. The delimiter can be of any characters, that is not a letter, number, backslash or a space. The most common delimiter is forward slash. But when your pattern contains forward slashes, it is convenient to choose other delimiters such as hash or then regular expression function. PHP provides a variety of functions that allow you to use the regular expression. The preg match all and preg replace functions are some of the most commonly used ones. That is, preg match returns 1 if the pattern was found in the string and 0 if not. Preg match all returns the number of times the pattern was found in the string, which may also be a 0. Preg replace returns a new string where matched pattern have been replaced with another string. Using preg match, the preg match function will tell you whether a string contains matches of a pattern. So here you can see how to use the preg match functions example. Okay. So the pattern will be given and the string. It matches outputs as 1. Using preg match all, the function will tell you all how many matches were found for a pattern in a string. So by using case insensitive, M is for multi-line search, U is to search the UTF-8 encoded patterns. So modifiers can change how a search is performed. Okay. So regular expression patterns, that is brackets, are used to find a range of characters. So you can see the expressions here. So here find one character from the option between the brackets. If you have power ABC, then find any character not between the brackets. 0 to 9, find one character from the 0 to 9. Meta characters are the characters with a special meaning. So you can look into this particular meta characters and describe, okay. So here pipe operator, find a match for any one of the patterns separated by pipe operator, as in like this example cat, dog and fish. And concatenation operator, find just one instance of any character. Power operator finds a match as the beginning of the string in. So it is used to matching the particular string. Dollar symbol finds a match at the end of the string, as in world dollar. So you can see the difference. We will be using the dollar symbol as to declare the variable at the beginning, but here while finding the meta characters, we should use the particular string, and at the end we are using the dollar symbol, right? Then /D, find a digit. Hash S for a white space character. B is the beginning of a word like hash B, and or at the end of the word like the word B. Okay, find the Unicode character specified by the hexadecimal number. Next we have quantifiers. Quantifiers define the quantities, right? So n plus matches any string that contains at least one n. N star matches any string that contains the 0 or more occurrence of n. N question mark matches any string that contains the 0 or 1 occurrence of an n. So here you can see that's how to match the quantities of the particular functions, right? How we can use the quantifiers in our PHP programs. So note, if your expression needs to search for one of the special character, you can use the backslash to escape them. For example, to search for one or more question mark, you can use the following expression, $pattern, give the expression in between the single quotes. Next we have grouping. You can use parentheses to apply quantifiers to entire patterns. They also can be used to select the parts of the pattern to be used as a match. Use grouping to search for the word banana by like followed by the two instance of NA. So you can see $SCR, we have the sentence string that is apples and bananas pattern. So we have to group this word, right? Echo preg match we should given. We should use the function that is preg match. Then pattern string, we should display the string. If it is matches, then the output will be result as 1. Okay. Thank you, students.